Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. The last stock of today's is Titan Medical Incorporated, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name TMDI. Well, Titan Medical is in general in correction move, and the question is now, is it the end of the correction that we see, especially after almost reaching 1.4 2 weeks ago, or we still will go for the next level of decline? So this is of course the question, and since in general the second one is more, let's say, possible, but we also don't need to let's say overlook a possibility of piercing higher moving averages 20 and 50. In order to be able to play with both and make profit anyway, we need to do a quick analysis here. So as always, at our daily charts we have three moving averages, moving average 20, 50 and 200. Here on the left you see their legends being green, blue and red line correspondingly. So if you look at them, of course, you clearly see that already from mid of February, moving average 20 is now bending downwards, while others are still in upwards move, but with deceleration, meaning that they're also bending. Moving average 50 is bending, as well as moving average 200. The red line is also about to bend. And then there's a possibility that moving average 50 will bend similarly to moving average 20, like this, which would mean the further correction, or it will continue kind of waving, and moving average 20 will follow it also with waving. This would mean that we will have kind of a consolidation triangle. So both possibilities are there, especially given that we saw a decline from moving average 20 2 trading sessions ago. So it looks like there is this negative channel R1, R2 is formed, and R2 will be then here. It's very fastly opening, and it means that price could really drop even more stronger to the level of 1.4, and that would be our bet, our play. So the best way to play here would be to take into account this possibility going of R2. Why it's also possible? Because if you look at MACD histogram, it's indeed improving after the almost double negative wave, but it's improving with deceleration. So it's going like this, meaning that its second derivative is smaller than 0. So if there is a not big catalyst, it might still make a small go up, and only then after making a bigger negative wave to recover. Also, let's proposing the situation that we go lower towards R1, R2, and only then recovering to R1. So in order to be able to play with both possibilities, so the first entry opportunity would be here, the safest one, a little bit lower on this volatility channel 180, 160 that we saw being formed also on previous waves. And it would be immediate buy on it. So whenever you are there, just buy, and it will be 160 to 180 to enter. And then if the price goes high, if we pierce R1, most probably then it will be some volatility base sliding down, and then the major recovery. We could go all the way till the levels of 240, 280, and then of course for midterm traders that would be the channel, the target price channel. But if you are a daily trader and you want to just catch wave, take your profit and leave, then we advise taking profit from 10 to 15%, closer to 15% here, because it's still fastly moving chart. And then you can check other videos or re-enter again here. So do it like this. Should we continue declining and confirming that indeed we are going for more severe correction, all the way to the level of 140, 120, a little bit lower, because you can see here there is actually very strongly formed channel at these levels. Let's draw it like that, so you could see, so in this area this formation, and it's 120 as the bottom, also previously historically formed their level, a little bit lower, but you could see. And then actually the top of it will be the volatility of 140. So this channel S1, S2, clearly based on support levels, would be a very nice weight, because also it will be a triple support, very rare case. It will be the bottom of R1, R2 channel, so it will be R2. Also the moving average 200 here is in the vicinity, and also it's a channel S1, S2. So if the price declines there, it will be immediate buy there as well, a very strong level to enter. Still possible due to just a technical correction further, and This will be therefore, let's say 118, a little bit lower than 120, and 140. Still quite broad channel to enter, but also you see the volatility is very big here and the decline level is very big. We are declining all the way from the area of 3.2. So here it will be again an opportunity to average down, to enter, and then we can expect piercing of R1 and actually going all the way to 161.80, again allowing you to make a profit 10 to 15% from the money involved into the trade. So this would be purely technical decline. Now what happens if we have a negative news? Because this is also a medical company, and all these kind of companies, they're very sensitive to any bad news, especially if it would be any FDA regulatory or whatever kind of this news related. Then you really need to be prepared for severe action. If this is happening here, not that it is happening, but if, so it's a mitigation discussion, we should be ready for averaging down at the principal levels. And the principal levels are the levels from where the price just cannot go lower. And in this case, these are the levels here which were traded also almost half year ago, so also will be lower than R2 and should be extremely strong channel to be in. So it's not that we go there, but if we go, it will be very nice to be there. So it will be between let's say 0.73 to actually 0.87 here, and that would be the final entry based on negative catalyst kicking in. So that's pretty it for the Titan Medical. So this is the numerical card. If you are more for graphical one, you could look here, just make a screenshot. Still it's quite positive, so the trading strategy would be very simple, classical 1-2-2 averaging down, meaning that funds you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions, then you can buy with 1 portion in the first circle, with 2 portions in the second circle channel, and with 2 portions again in the last one if negative catalyst kicks in. And what does it mean to buy with the portion in the channel? It doesn't mean that you buy immediately on the top. For example, if it's the second channel, you don't buy immediately with all 2 portions at 140, but these 2 portions you can still sub-split, for example, on another smaller 3 portions, and then you can enter with those slowly within this channel in a way that once you have a rebalance, you will be still closer to the middle of the channel. So once you have a rebalance, you can take the most profit there as well. So that's all for TMDI. Quite nice stock overall, although could be still spiking downwards. And with this being said, good luck with it, and see you at another episodes of Stocks Advisor channel.